that, and you can also add different web parts as well to kind of fill up your pages here. So if we look on our left tab here, we see our document collaboration, again, tightly integrated with Microsoft products. So being able to go through different folders and actually check out and look at data. So if you actually, here we have our Moen installation instructions, our Word document, Excels, PDFs. You can actually click on the item right here and go right into an edit, and it'll open up directly inside of Word, which is a really nice feature. So you don't actually have to download anything and then open up the file and make sure you saved it and then try to manage things that way. It's directly there, and any changes that you make. So if I wanted to get rid of that underline there, I can go ahead and do that, and then as soon as I go to close it, it'll ask me to save it, and it'll automatically save it to the website. So, and the same thing with PDFs being able to open up directly into the browser. You can download it directly from there if need be. Just kind of a real simple way to collaborate your tasks all together. And then here we have our calendars. You being able to put up different information, team information. So if you have team meetings, any big meetings that you might want to have people know about, you put them all up on your team calendar sites, and your tasks, being able to dole out different tasks to specific people so that are also part of your team. So that way, you can effectively manage who's doing what at particular times. And then this tightly integrates with your Microsoft Outlook. So here we have my calendar, our QuickBytes on today here with our team site calendar, and then this would be my personal calendar here. So if there is an event, let's say the 22nd, there's this team meeting, I want to move it on to my calendar as well. I can very quickly here. So, and then also my tasks. So anything I have today, if you have reports due, kind of syncs up directly with the SharePoint site. So that's kind of how the functionality works with that. And then you also have other options like wiki sites. You can build blogs. So being able to put information on here that you want people to see, I can edit this. I can make changes to it right off the bat. As soon as I type something here, it'll automatically show up and be displayed for everybody else to view. And team meeting tabs as well. So you can kind of have an agenda, your document libraries, any specific documents that people find important, and so forth. So, and with that, we kind of move on to ProductPoint, which you can see is very similar here. You have all the capabilities and the functionality with your web parts, your shared documents, your calendars and tasks, team discussions, and so forth. With that, but now you have the integration of the CAD software. So you can see the two major differences here are going to be our products and our catalog tab. Our products tab is going to be kind of the specific products that we have that we're developing, and then you can actually open this up into the specific product pages, and it'll actually bring you to your top level assembly here, and then you can basically pull all your information and so forth down this way. Now, as you can see, as I scroll over the parts, these are where our 3D viewables are. These are the images that you can helps you navigate a little bit. You may not know what this part number specifically references, but here, if you can see it, it's a lot easier to actually do it. And if I click on the image, it actually opens it up into product view. And product view, again, this is the 3D. It's a lightweight viewable. It allows you to actually see the product without a CAD license, so I can move things around and view things relatively easily without having to actually open it up inside of Pro Engineer, for that matter. There's different markup tabs, so if you wanted to, I can actually measure things. If I wanted to measure a diameter here and take a look at something, I can go ahead and do that, or make any notes specific, and just by typing in any features that I might see specific, so any notes you might have on an item, and you can actually save this, and it'll automatically go directly to your product point and save that as a viewable, so that other people can access that as well. So those are the different features there. Inside of our parts, it'll allow you to view any of the metadata associated, so your metadata being who created it, different timestamps that you have with when it was created, whether it's locked or unlocked, and I can actually lock the item here if I want to work on it. I can open it inside of Pro Engineer, edit any of the properties, and then add any associations, whether it's other CAD files, any other documents. You can see all your version history. As you can see here, we're on a dash, which is our first part of our revision, and then iteration number 2. So you can see all of that and where used, other features on where the product is used. So in our catalog section here, this would just basically be kind of our library section. You can see that this is where you'd have our fasteners or washers or bolts or drill bits or anything like that, anything that would kind of be involved with family tables. And so forth. So yeah, that's kind of a general rundown. I mean, there's a lot of information here. We don't have that much time, but you can see that definitely a lot of features inside of ProductPoint and SharePoint, and being able to utilize them effectively. A lot of the benefits here for productivity-wise, basically being able to search really quickly for items. You can view the items right off the, being able to use the 3D thumbnails and just kind of helps you, search for the item that you're looking for. And then obviously with team productivity, it prevents you kind of from overwriting any files, wasting any time, losing, either redoing something or if I make changes to something that Fred in the next cubicle isn't working on the exact same thing, doing something different, and I don't step on his toes or what have you. So, and the visualization stuff, being able to share the CAD data with anybody without necessarily utilizing a CAD license is one thing, because you might have people in marketing or manufacturing that might not necessarily have access to the specific CAD data, but they might want to still see what it looks like. So very, very easy, as you can see, learning implementation-wise. It is a Microsoft product, which is one of the nice things in terms of being able to visually navigate pretty simply, and doesn't require much in terms of upkeep and low cost of ownership there too. So with that, I guess we'll kind of wrap it up there. I'll hand it back over to Nick here. If anybody has any questions, definitely feel free to ask. So,
thank you, Brian. We appreciate that, and everybody for coming today. As Brian was mentioning, ProductPoint is giving the non-CAD users a big visual into the engineering environment. So you do have that collaborative tool for those who might not have a seat of Pro Engineer now. The Product View lightweight viewer is giving those that window into the engineering environment. Makes for a great collaboration tool. We're going to have some new topics coming up in the next few weeks. We'll be covering items such as MathCAD, the engineering calculation tool. We'll also be going over Arbortext, which will refer to our technical pubs applications and how these are also integrated with Pro Engineer Wildfire and also into the Windchill applications that we've been demonstrating. If you do have any questions, feel free to give us a holler at 630-495-2999, and our website is www.productspace.com. And in the near future, we'll have our new address posted at 1411 Opus Place, Downers Grove, Illinois. We recently grew out of our local area, and we have a new location. If you have any questions at this time, feel free to type them in the chat or speak through your mic, and we'll be glad to answer those questions. Anybody have any questions? If you do have any questions after the meeting, or any of your colleagues might want some more information, again, feel free to give me a call. Again, my name is Nick, 630-495-2999, and we look forward to catching up with you. My extension is 8105. Brian is 8115. Again, thank you all for attending our QuickBytes. If you do ever have any questions, feel free to hit our website. It links right in www.ptc.com.
thanks, Nick.
Thank you all for attending today. This time we'll be exiting the meeting.